Donna passed, so I wanted to be sure to be a part of it. And I know there were great stories. I know that in this room there are stories that need to be told because we need to hear them. And I remember my dad's funeral, and it was just great stories. And Lauren is just like him in so many ways. I've been getting emails from people that couldn't be here, and I just wanted to be faithful and share their comments with the family and with all of you about some of their memories. The first one I'm going to share is from Mary Cockcroft, Jim's wife. She emailed me today and she said, I'm sad that I can't be there with the family during this time of remembering, but I can't travel far yet. I'll be with you in spirit, and we'll sit and reflect here while you celebrate his life there. Of course, I have many special memories. I'm grateful that I was able to spend quality time with Lauren on the 3 trips we made to Colorado in March, April, and May of this year. During the fall and winter of 1975 and 76, Jim and our family lived in a trailer next to the old farmhouse. While Jim took care of managing the dairy, I think it was Lauren's hope that he would stay permanently, but we had already purchased our property in Missouri and were ready to move there. Sherilyn arrived from Korea at the end of January and was introduced to a whole new way of living. She was 9. So different from that big city of Seoul. One night, I was peeling an apple for her when Jim said, "That's not the way to peel an apple. My grandmother Kreider showed me how to peel an apple." Usually, I would have said nothing, but I retorted, "Then you finish peeling it." And I left the barn to cool off. I met Lauren, who asked me what was wrong. When I told him, he laughed, and he laughed, and he laughed, until I was soon laughing too, and he said, "Oh, just go back and tell him that there's more than one way to peel an apple." Great advice. So, through the years, I've remembered that with gratitude. She said, sending love to all of you here. I also have another email from David Babcock. He's our cousin. He's a missionary in Austria. And he and I grew up together, but he was on the farm often, and he sent some greetings to the family. Brenda and I would love to be with you for honoring and remembering Lauren. We have so many good memories of him and your whole family. I went so many times out to the farm and loved it. Lauren took me as he lay out irrigation tubes, baling hay, feeding and milking the cows, and getting sweet corn in those special rows. Best of all, though, was sharing your midday meal on a work day. That huge Lazy Susan table, laden with such bounty. I loved Lauren's smile and knowing wisdom. In life, raising children, and in loving people. We will miss him. We have always considered your family to be our family, which we are. Our love to you, Dave and Brenda and family. And then I don't have anything prepared to say, but all I want to say is that I was the baby of the family, and so Lauren began his parenting with me. I wasn't the best child in the world, but we became great friends, and I have great love for him. And we shared some of the most precious moments together in this last few months, and just it was great. One of his favorite things, we were home together on the farm because the rest of the kids got married and moved away, and so it was me. So he was stuck with me. He would take me to Youth for Christ, and I would be the tag-along. I got to be the first one to meet Marilyn and know that they were engaged. He made great breakfasts. I loved his breakfasts. He knew how to make hash browns and eggs like nobody else. And so we hung together a lot. One time I was in the house cleaning up the dishes, which was not my favorite job to do. I was 12, I think. Lauren was milking in the barn, and a pitcher fell onto my foot, and so I had a big gash on the top of my foot, and so I intercommed him at the barn. What am I going to do? He said, just wrap it up. I got to milk the cows. I said, okay. So I just wrapped it up and took care of it. He was a great example, and because he practiced so well on me, he did really well on his kids and grandkids, and we are all grateful for that. The legacy he leaves behind is huge, so I cherish it a lot. Okay.